Hey guys, what's good? It's your boy Brumal, and we're back with more Trails in the Sky, the third of the Legend of Heroes series. You guys know how we like to do on the channel, so if you haven't already spent time with God, I highly suggest you pause this video and go read your Bible for a couple of chapters, or just go pray for a couple of minutes. Do what you got to that you normally do when you put away time for God. And I can't find my controller. Yeah. So I want to start things off with yesterday. Towards the end of Shara's story. I did share something with you guys from the Bible. It was talking about the forgiveness thing, and when I looked it up, I said it was from the King James version. It was not. I basically just typed in the verse. I typed in what I thought the verse was, and it popped up. And then when I was looking at it, I realized, like, oh no, this is the King James version. I believe it was a New English translation. It came from that stupid AI search thing that they've started doing on Google now. And sometimes I don't realize that that's what it is. So I want to apologize for that. It was not saying that the verse was wrong, but, you know, just shaped differently. Normally I quote from the King James version and not any other version. But yeah. So let's go ahead and get started. Oops, I keep hitting start instead of load. Oh man, how many hours we got in this game now? We have a total of 34 hours. Okay, that's way less than I thought we were. And for whatever reason, I thought we had 60 hours in this game. Okay, so we have Chloe in the thing now. So we are actually going to make our way to the next moon door, which I believe is moon door 3. We can't do another moon door until we get Estelle, at the very least, because after this one is going to be our last moon door for a while. Or not for a while, but until we get Estelle for the most part. But yeah, in order to get this one, if you guys remember 2 parts ago, we ended up getting Chloe's entrance exams. You need that entrance exam in order to get this, in order to open this door. And that's why I was confused. I was just like, wait a minute. I don't remember the entrance exam thing being there. But it was. So yeah, we got another moon door. You guys know that these moon doors, they are long ones. That last one took me about almost 2 hours to complete. But yeah. And I believe this one is going to introduce a character that I'm not too fond of, I believe, to the series. Spring came, but it took far more time doing so than the average year. You'll be like, what are you talking about, Brumal? You'll see. There's a couple of characters in this series that I do not like, and I believe one of them shows up in this particular story. One by one, the magnolia flowers began to show their faces to the world, as if reluctant to let their long slumber end. And, with the changing of the seasons, a brand new student of the infamous Genus Royal Academy set foot into its grounds, slightly later than her peers. Oh, I guess I should have read that in normal voice then. Well, here I am. This is Chloe's first year? No. Deep breaths. Okay, I can do this. Ah, there he is. Oh-huh. So that's our famous transfer student, huh? This guy. So, I'm going to say this, a hawk. Because I've played later games, I knew about this guy. And as soon as I saw his portrait when I went through this game the first time, I was just like, oh, this is where they introduced you. Okay, let's see if this leads up to why I don't like you. But nah, seems more like a falcon. Gosh, I'm sorry, I'm kind of spoiling things for people, but I just don't like this guy. A lot of people are like, oh, why come we don't like him? Like, you'll see. You guys will see later on why I do not like this guy. And it's kind of petty too on why I don't like him. But anyways, I'll say this: he's not a bad dude. But there's just like, you ever just look at somebody before and you'd be like, yeah, I could never be friends with you. It's on that lines with this guy. Like I said, I will be the first to admit that it's petty. I just don't like him. But anyways, I sworn to myself that I would stop relying on other people. I had enough of being restricted in how to live. I had enough of following the rails laid out for me by other people. I was gonna put my own 2 feet on the ground and start living my own life by myself. That was my resolve. I intended to abide by it. But somewhere in my heart, I had already realized that resolve of mine was nothing more than an excuse. Was it now? Social studies classroom, first year joint class. Okay, so yeah, this was definitely before she met, way before she met Estelle and Joshua. Well, settle down, settle down. I've got someone to introduce to you all. This is our new transfer student, Chloe Renz. She's going to be studying, social studies, apparently. You'll be with me then. Well, why don't you introduce yourself to the class? Of course. My name is Chloe Renz, and starting today, I will be a first year student at this academy. I've been looking forward to the beginning of my life at this wonderful academy for some time, so I'm truly delighted to be here. It's an honor to be able to count myself among your number. I'm still an inexperienced child in many ways, so I fear I may cause you all trouble in the coming days and weeks. But I intend to work as hard as I can for the betterment of myself, my class, and my school, so I hope we can all get along. I'm clapping for that. Anyways, the spectacle girl. I don't actually remember her name. Crap. I sure wasn't expecting a transfer student at this time of year. I wonder if she's from some rich family or something. She sure sounds stuffy, so it would fit. Well, she's obviously got some kind of special circumstances to be enrolling in May. Huh. So they still have, okay, so I wonder if they just do months like that just to keep it easier for the player. 'Cause I know like games like Skyrim, they make up their own months. Yeah, they make up their own months, I believe. So, I don't know. Anyways. Excuse me, but I have a question. Where do you live? You're from Libero, right? Yes, I'm from Grancel. Do you have any hobbies? Not specifically. Well, what? For reals? That's kind of boring. Still, no matter how much I think about it, nothing comes to mind. I suppose I could have said making sweets. But I don't feel like I do that enough for it to qualify as a hobby. Rhodey. Is Rhodey a dude? Yeah, I'm gonna make it seem like it is, I guess. Alright, isn't the next year's exams for a transfer student supposed to be crazy hard? You must be really smart to be able to pass it. Alright, harder than the one that the rest of us took. No way. That was nuts as it was. Oh, it's our boy Logic, the rapper. I'm kidding. You must be quite smart. Okay, class, that's enough. I'm sure you must all have things that you want to ask our new student, but they can wait until after class. Go and take a seat, Chloe. Oh, yes, ma'am. Alright then. It's time to get started with our lesson. If you would, open your textbooks to page 23. A mysterious transfer student. Now, there's a surefire recipe for catching my interest. Alright, 2 weeks passed at the academy. Despite the passing of time, the student's interest in the transfer student showed no sign of letting up, and she was soon to be the talk of the whole school. All anyone wanted to talk about was her, how smart she was, how unusually polite she was, among other things. Her peers thought the formalities were largely due to nerves and that she would naturally ease up over time, but the reality was somewhat different. Hey, it's our boy Anton! This is Ricky. Oh, glad I attended classes today. I don't get to finish everything. It's like, come on, Monica. It's time for practice. Coming. That Viola? Oh dear. Did everyone go home already? I haven't handed out all the printouts yet. Oh, it's Miss Viola. She looks like she needs help with something. Maybe I should volunteer. No time like the present. Miss Viola, is there anything that I can do to help you with? You seem rather troubled about something. Well, there is. But I feel a little bit bad for asking you to help me with it. Well, if you insist. Oh, of course. Miss Viola handed a pile of printouts to Chloe. Could you go and hand these out to all of the other all of the social studies students then? One each. They're rather important too, so try to see that everyone gets one. I'll get to work right away. Thank you so much. Okay, gotta run. There's a staff meeting starting soon. Let's see. Well, there's 2 people here. Oh! This is a list of this year's credits. No wonder she wanted to hand these out right away. Might as well start with the students still here. After that, I can go speak with the ones who have gone to their respective clubs as well as those who have returned to their dormitories. Okay, to work I go. Alright, so let's go ahead and find these chumps. Since that's on the thing, can I read that? Nope, won't let me. Okay. Oh, really? I had no idea. Well, the Republic is pretty huge in terms of landmass and all. If you guys remember, Calvert is known as the Republic of Calvert. Or, no, the Calvert Republic? It's either Republic of Calvert or Calvert Republic. I think it's Calvert Republic, but could be wrong. But yeah, as you can see, it's a large landmass from what this person said. Anyways, just traveling on foot isn't gonna cut it. You need a more effective means of transportation. Excuse me? Oh, Chloe. Hello. Roy? From Fire Emblem? I'm joking. Anyways, can we help you with something? Well, you see, Miss Viola has entrusted me with the task of giving printouts to all the social studies students. Chloe gave Roy and Thelma the copy of the printout. Hey, it's a list of all our credits. Thanks for going out of your way to deliver these, Chloe. Not at all. I apologize for intruding on your conversation, too. I'll get out of your way now. Have a good day. Oh, right. Crazy how polite she is, huh? Yeah, I guess. She's a bit too polite, though, if you ask me. Makes it hard to feel comfortable talking to her. I'm trying to think, have I met someone as polite as Chloe before? I don't know. The people I usually meet are mean, so... Alright, it's almost time for the club to decide a new captain. Personally, I'm backing facility naturally. Facility. Isn't that the girl from Arrow? The dude that Oliver Queen married? But she doesn't seem to have any interest in the position, unfortunately. Okay, you're not one of the students I need to talk to. Who's this guy? Patrick. In my experience, Leo's conversations are always worth keeping a close eye on. I can't believe he was able to work out the properties of this material from so little data. But that's just what he does. Okay, he's not talking about nothing. Let's see. It's the receptionist lady. That's the faculty meeting. That's the headmaster. Yeah, let's... It's not the dormitory, but... Mickey. Oh, you're the new student, right? What do you want? I'm not really in the mood to talk. That's fine. Oh, I recognize you. You're the new first-year transfer student, Chloe Rintz, correct? Yes, I am. I'm Regal, a third-year's humanities student. I also serve as the captain of the fencing club. If you're all interested in what we do, you'd be welcome to stay and watch us practice. I wish I could, but I'm afraid I'm a little too busy at the moment. Thank you for the offer, though. Just the thought of joining reminds me of my training sessions with Julia. I mean, you do use a rapier as your weapon. Alright. Is that you, Monica? Oh, no, that's a girl. Sorry. Finally, we've been waiting for you, you know. Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. What? You didn't do anything wrong. I was the one who made the mistake. Oh, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Like I said, I was the one who made a mistake. Okay, so I was recently just talking to this lady friend of mine. She's known for saying sorry all the freaking time. Like when I was talking to her earlier, she said sorry like 6 times. And I'm like, listen, you only have to say sorry one time. Stop saying it, please. And I told her it's the one thing that's annoying about you is that you keep saying sorry. Just stop, please. And she's just like, and again, she's like, sorry, I didn't mean to make you up. I'm like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When people repeatedly apologize, it does get annoying. But you know, that's just them. I can't fault them for that. We all got our own faults and all that stuff. Is it annoying? Yeah, but ain't nothing you can do about it. But yeah, let's continue. Okay, stop right there. Don't mind her, Chloe. She's kind of slow on the uptake at the times like this. Did you need something from us, though? We're gonna start practice soon, so we can't hang around and talk long. Oh, I see. So I'm relatively sure that Clara is a social studies student. This doesn't really seem like the best time to be intruding on them. Maybe it would be best for me to excuse myself and come back later. Oh, I know. You came to watch us practice because you were thinking about joining the club, right? Awesome. We'd be stoked to have you as a member. Ow. Did I get bit? I feel like something just bit me, but I'm not sure. Anyways. You might want to let her speak before busting out the confetti and streamers. Seriously, just ignore her, Chloe. If you don't, we'll be here all day. We really do need to start soon, though, so... if you can make whatever you need, quick. Oh, sure, sorry. Well, I just came by to deliver this, that's all. Chloe handed Clara a printout. Aw, well this is all that you were here for? A credits list? I got my hopes up for nothing. Boo. I'm sorry about that. But yes, that's all that I wanted. So I'll let you go ahead and start practice. Oh, thanks. She's kind of weird, right? She's the mysterious transfer student everyone is talking about. You wouldn't expect her to be normal. Huh. That's her. I wish she stayed and joined the club. I would say this, with her being a new student and like all the rumors going around, because I've recently been looking through Persona 5 Royale, and I've noticed that like because that game also that you're also a new student, like not halfway, but started at a weird time in the year, and people are like talking trash about you and all that behind your back, and like the same thing's kind of happening with Chloe, except like they're not necessarily talking trash. It's just more of like, oh, she's just weird. Whereas the guy in Persona 5. The protagonist of Persona 5, they'd be like, oh yeah, I heard that if he looks at you for too long, you'll die, or I heard he carries a knife. He's like, I heard he beat up all these thugs just for looking at them. I was just like, oh my gosh. Alright. Lucy sure is gorgeous, isn't she? She's here as an exchange student from the Principality of Wereian to the north. I wonder if all the girls there are pretty. Wereian. I don't know much about Wereian, or I just don't remember much about Wereian. It's at the dormitories. No one was here. I guess that was a lie. Caden. Alright, there used to be a fountain here. You know, but they got rid of it last year for some reason. I mean, it was the Middle Ages, so... yeah, it was the Middle Ages, so it was pretty beat up. The Middle Ages. Here's one of our people. Logic. Oh, I know you. Chloe Renz, wasn't it? Do you have some business with me? Well, not personally, no. I've been entrusted with the task of giving you a printout by Miss Viola. Oh, this is the list of this year's credits. What? Joint class seems to be worth an awful lot while we're in first years. Wait, physical education is worth 5 whole credits? Idios, help me! I suppose I should probably leave him alone for a while. Well, if you'll excuse me. Ah, wait a moment. Yes? Oh, no. It's just that according to this printout, our examinations will be taking place in 6 weeks' time. Make sure you study thoroughly for them. I don't want to hear any excuses if you don't strive for the top. Absolutely. I devote myself fully to my studies. I guess he's one of the, what you call it, top of the leaderboards when it comes to testing at the school. Idios help us. Where is that loser? Yeah, I would have thought that we would have found him by now. Lucy, I'm not sure I can stand much more of this. Stop whining, you. I bet you secretly been slacking off with your whole search the whole time, haven't you? I have not. I just don't get it. We're swimming in eyewitnesses' reports of him, but us running into him, it's not happening. Why? Was Lucy in the original game? No, I think Lucy is a third year. Yeah, I think she's a third year. Anyways, I don't think our odds of capturing him today are especially high, Leo. What will we do? I suppose we'll just have to do what we can without him for now. The two of us can handle the majority of the student council's work. But we are going to need the approval in the end, so you two need to keep up your search. Find him as soon as possible. Right. Okay, I believe he's the president of this year. Because old girl was the president in the previous two games. Anyways. Well, we'll see you two later. Right. Well, I guess yeah, because Joe was the president, in the other games, but yeah. Anyways. Well, I guess we better get back to work. If we must. Huh? Chloe? What brings you here with a pile of printouts in hand? Oh. Well, I'm just helping Miss Moyolo with some of her work, you see. By going around after classes and giving out printouts. You're one model student. I would have turned her down if I was in your position. Well, how about this? Why don't we give you a hand with it? The two of us are going to be walking around school for a while because of some other work anyways, so there'll be no skin off our backs. Oh, I don't want to trouble you. I was the one who accepted this task, so it's my duty to see it through to the end. Well, if you excuse me, I should probably be getting back to it. Good luck on your own work. So, like, guess who's sharing a room with her? Me. Huh? Really? She's supposed to be a real genius from all that I've heard about her. Sounds like one convenient room arrangement if you ever find yourself stuck on homework. Well, I guess you could see it that way, but it's like, I don't know. She's really pleasant and polite and all, but it's sorta... It's like she doesn't want to be super close to anybody. Yeah, I get what you mean. But if you're sharing a room with her, you can't be total strangers, right? Don't you talk sometimes? Not really. Hi and good night is about the most that we do, to be honest. I wish I could talk to her normally. Yeah, give her some time. Who's in there? Yeah, this is the student council room. Oh? Are you the new transfer student? Yes, that's right. I take it this is your first time coming to this room. There's no need to be so nervous. I'm the student council vice president, Lucy Sealand. He's our secretary, he's our secretary account, Leo. Oh, okay, I thought Leo was the president. Never mind. Oh, crap. Nope, I know who the president is. It's all coming back to me, like positions and all that stuff. Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you. You're very welcome to come back whenever you like. Oh, she's so pretty. My name is Chloe Renz. It's nice to meet you. The pleasure is all mine. Your academic life here probably isn't going to be all smooth sailing, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Just try and enjoy yourself. I believe in you. Thank you. If you happen to encounter the student class president, inform us at once. That's all he has to say. Can't go in there. That was like crossing, isn't it? Okay. there anybody else that I'm missing? Am I supposed to be back here? Oh, Anton and Ricky. Oh, hey Ricky. Why are we here? Spring has come, and yet in my heart, it's still the middle of winter. Ugh, why does everything in my life have to go wrong? Excuse me? Oh, I know you. You're that transfer student, right? I wish I was smart like you. Miss Viola told me to deliver this to you. Alright, I shouldn't even need this. I should have graduated, but here I am redoing the year again. What? I can't believe I had to do my 3rd year all over again. This is the worst. I was so full of hope that when I first enrolled here, and look at me now. I'm not sure what to say about this situation. Hey there. You look like you're in a hurry. Oh, you're looking for the social studies students. There's one standing right here. Anton. Personally, I think he's made a major mistake picking that course in the first place. Yeah, he's not built for all that work. Good old Anton and Ricky. They've been around since the first game. I treat them like the Bulk and Skull from Power Rangers. You know, how they just been around, like, they've been around, even though Power Rangers go through, like, new characters every so often. Bulk and Skull, have been around since, like, what? I think Mighty Morphin all the way up to In Space, I think. And then they recently got a comeback. From what I saw. I don't know. What's wrong with the schedule? Anyways, it looks like it's great to me. Oh, she seems really busy. Wasn't she one of the members? Freya? Oh, hey, Chloe. I decided I want to join the Academy's music club. But guess what? It turns out that the club doesn't have any members. In fact, it hasn't since last year. So I have to rebuild it from the scratch up. This is why I'm here talking to Mr. Ratio. Mr. Ratio, okay. I don't know where the other students are. Oh, were there more in the dormitory? That's the groundskeeper. Hey, Chloe. Sure, do you need help over? Sure, I'm sure. Promise. Oops, I hit the wrong button and it speed through. I was just speed reading. I didn't go through these rooms to see if anybody needed it. Because it kind of just kicked us out as soon as we got in here. Alright. Logic asked if he could borrow some of my reference books, so I'm in the process of choosing the ones to give to him. He really is alarmingly dedicated to his studies. That's no bad thing, though. On the contrary, I think it's great. Alright. I don't know where else I need to go. Oh, wait, hold on. There's that one area, because we didn't get to Monica and them. This should be open now, right? Yep. Alright. Where could it have gone? Oh, there it is. Whew. Excuse me. Hey, you're the transfer student, right, Chloe? Did you need something from me? Yes, actually. You see, Miss Viola asked me to deliver these. Oh, it's our credit list. There are so many classes here. Being a second year seems like it's gonna be rough. I'm surprised you went out of your way to deliver these. Not like there was any rush. You really think so? Yeah, she forgot to hand them out last year, too. And we got them eventually, but it was like forever after we should have. She might be pretty. Oh, is she? Okay, pretty. Apparently Miss Viola is a dime. Anyway, sorry, is a baddie. Anyways. But she's kind of not all there, if you know what I mean. You might want to watch your back, okay? Like, you're obviously a nice girl, so if you don't, she might end up taking advantage of that. There you are, Monica. Do you realize that we can't start anything without you, right? Oops, sorry, I'm coming now. Well, see you later, Chloe. And thanks for delivering the printouts to me. Oh, not at all. but I need to keep doing what I can. Alright, so that's all of them. Alright. And maybe I was desperate to cling on to... Oh my gosh, it is hot. Hold on, let me take the shirt off real quick. Ugh. I don't know. I have my... Oh boy. I have my heater on. Yeah, it's pretty... Well, yeah, that's the reason why I'm looking at the side of my computer. It says 56 degrees, so yeah. I probably shouldn't have my heater on. For those who want to know what it is March 27, 2025. Currently 5:56 p.m. But yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe I was desperate to clean onto something to keep losing sight of myself. The world made it seem like you could only broaden your horizons by interacting with others. But there I was, stubbornly refusing to come out of my shell. Or was it really stubbornness? In some weird way, I can't explain. Yeah, I can't explain. It was more like obsessing over the idea that I could grow as long as I pushed myself. It's not like I wanted to be left behind. It's not like I wanted to be alone. As long as I tried hard enough, maybe I'd one day stop feeling like I was always running in place. Hit that turbo button. Ooh, I love that turbo button. Thank the Lord for turbo. Hold on a minute. I don't have a printout left for me. I wonder if I left mine in the classroom. I might have. I better go back for it. Alright, yeah, let's go get that printout. Okay, yeah, that was the piece of paper that I was looking at that was on the desk and that wouldn't let me pick up. Because it was meant for story purposes. Can I really keep going on like this? So yeah, the transfer student came by earlier. Oh, the super smart one? Yeah, anyway. So yeah. I should hurry back to my room and go over what I learned in class. I need to go over my credits list again, too. You don't like being talked about? I'm feeling kind of tired. This guy. Oh, hey there, pretty lady. You're the student council president, right? Bingo, name's Lecter. Sure is gorgeous sunset today, huh? Oh, yes it is. So, what are your impressions of the academy? Well, I think it's a wonderful place. It's well equipped in terms of facilities for one thing. It has everything needed to really cultivate a good environment for learning, and I'm happy to have chosen it. Well, my hunch was right on the money. I knew you'd take it like that. Or take it that way, yeah. As opposed to... I'm sorry, did I misunderstand you? Well, I was more asking about your life at the academy outside of all the book junk. Maybe it's just me, but you don't really seem to be letting loose or having fun. Well, I do feel as though I'm still adjusting to life here, so there's a lot that I have yet to learn. But I'll keep working as hard as I can on doing so, I promise. Was that really what you came here to do, though? Pardon? Man, you're too serious. Have you ever tried playing hooky? Like, ever? At least once? I might not look the part, but I am a student council president, you know. This freaking guy. I don't like him at all. Anyways. That works pretty dang easy, too. What do you think? Are you inviting me to join? Only if you have a thing for long nights filled with exciting paperwork and super duper enthralling schedules. Monotone. Oh. Right, I wasn't supposed to read that. Nah, I was hoping for some kind of reaction. If he's the president, There must be something respectable about him. But I'm not seeing it. Yep, I don't see it either. How do I put this? I feel like I couldn't trust him with so much as a 10 mirror coin. Oh my gosh. I don't trust him at all. That's just because I'm petty. Anyways. Oh, oops. After Milia was bugging me about showing up to lessons for once in a while, I should probably cough up some new excuse to ditch. I mean, I could go, but there's no fun in that. Pissing her off's like watching a pot boil over. So whatever crap I make up better be really convincing. Yep, I think his instincts were dead on. Or my instincts were dead on. I should really be heading back to the dormitory now. You might want to watch how you stand when, you might want to watch where you stand when I'm kicking it down here. My view's awesome, if you catch my drift. Okay. He's a perv, too. Excuse me? She ran. That way's the boys' dorm. Oh, boy. This one's gonna be like pulling teeth. He said you might want to watch where you stand. I forgot about that. All right. I give him props for that one. Oh, man. Anyways, several days later, after classes. The student council, an autonomous body runs, I don't care, searching for their president still. He's not here either. Or she. She's supposed to say that. Where is that ruffian? I was sure he'd think he got us. Yeah, okay. Got us and come back to the council room this time. Sure of it. I swear, every time we manage to find him, he gets 1,000 times more capable of hiding from us. Where could he be? We've searched the school buildings and we've searched the dorms. Where's left? The shrubs on the ground? He's just taunting us now. Get it together, Hans. We're going to find him, and we're going to force feed him every single piece of paperwork he's got piling up. Right on. Hey, people don't say right on anymore. Huh? Chloe? What are you doing sitting here? Oh, hello. I just had a little free time, so I thought I would try to use it productively. Is that lesson prep work? Man, you're so dedicated. I think I can see how you were able to pass the legendary transfer student exam. It's really just something to pass the time. It's not like I was working every waking hour of the day. Oh, yeah? Guess it wouldn't hurt to ask. You haven't seen Lecter around, have you? Lecter? Yep, she remembers. She doesn't want anything to do with Lecter. I'm almost scared to ask, but... He didn't try anything funny with you, did he? No. Sort of. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is all our fault for not keeping that nut job on a leash. I don't know how we can begin to apologize to you. Whatever he did, we'll be absolutely sure it never happens again, or anything else for that matter, so please forgive us. We're begging you. It's okay, honestly. He really didn't do anything major to me, honest. Really? Yeah. He just tried to tease me a little. It was harmless fun. Ah, you nearly gave me a heart attack, Chloe. I thought I was gonna faint or something. Seriously, it's getting more to the point where I feel like I need to apologize every time I hear his name. Thank Adios. Is he really that much of a troublemaker? Oh, troublemaker. That's cute. Honestly, with a personality like that, he's a walking nightmare straight from Gehenna. Dang. She said he's from the Lake of Fire. That's crazy. Set. We've lost count of how many times he's ran away from doing his council work in the past couple of weeks alone. Which would be bad. Yeah, which would be bad enough if it weren't for the fact that he's usually out raising heck with people instead. So instead of doing our own work, we're either searching for him or apologizing for the things that he's done. And that's why the council's most important policy is, if he's not in your sights, the sooner we find him, the better. If you're thinking that we can't be a very effective student council like that, well, you're right. I see. Something wrong, Chloe? Nothing really. Except that he got a sneak peek out of your drawers. Anyways. But speaking of Lecter, he was sleeping on top of the clubhouse roof not long ago. They never think to look up. Spider-Man said it the best. I love it when he's like, I love it when my enemies don't look up. He was? Well, that explains why we couldn't find him. I mean, we didn't check there. You're the best, Chloe. Thanks a ton. Not at all. It was actually C who noticed them up there, but I suppose I shouldn't tell him that. Come on, Hans. We've got some trash to bring in. Dang straight. Seriously, thanks, Chloe. We owe you big time. See you later. Oh, sure. Why are you just looking at the wall, Chloe? Alright, so that's what he's usually like. My instincts about him being irresponsible were right, I see. Still, that question that he asked me, was that really what he came... Yeah, is that really what you came here to do, though? There he is. Dang, he dipped. What? Where is he? He was there a second ago. I saw him. Then why isn't he here now? Crap, where'd he go? Oh. Looks like Chloe's heading off somewhere. Maybe we should ask her again if she saw anything. Huh? Oh, sure, I guess. Can't hurt. I mean, she was the one who led us to him in the first place. She'd probably be a useful asset in the search, in general, if we could convince her to help. Yeah, let's go down there. Chloe, our favorite person. Oh, hello again. Was he not on the roof? No, he was. He just managed to disappear before we could even wring our hands around his stupid neck. Can't believe he managed to escape again. That doesn't make any sense to us, though. Right. It doesn't make any sense. Brumal, what do you know? I know a lot. I know a lot. Specifically him. Anyways. Whatever. That doesn't make any that doesn't make sense though. It's not like there was anywhere to hide up there. And he was too far up to be able to jump down. It does seem strange. So, you know. Anyway, well, I want to say something. However, if I say too much, it might spoil a whole lot more. But yeah, screw it. I'm not gonna say anything because I've already spoiled a little. I've already spoiled that he's in future games. So, but we'll leave it to that. But anyways, we were wondering if you might have some idea where he has gone next. It doesn't need to be any specific location like last time. Anything useful you might have on him to share away. Please, anything will do. Well, I really do see the need to some help. I might have some kind of idea. Wait, you do know something. I don't, but I know someone who might. Let me ask him for you. See? So, what's up, Mama? What you need? Whoa. You have a falcon? Is he your pet or something? No. He's more like a friend. That's right, I'm a friend. Huh, gotcha. See, you haven't seen Lecter, have you? Yeah, he was that slovenly boy who was sleeping in the clubhouse not too long ago. He's like, oh yeah, you mean the dude with the red hair? Yeah, I saw him. What you need? Oh, so you lost sight of him. Yeah. I don't even know why I gave that. It's so freaking stupid. Oh, I'm dumb. Anyways. No, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Sorry for calling you then. Thanks for trying to help. Yeah, whatever. He's like, I met me a fly honey over there. Little sparrow shit. Okay, let me stop. Wow. Anyways. Alright, where were we at? You really must be fast if C can't keep up with them. I think we're a bit too busy having our minds blown that you can even talk to a falcon to feel impressed by Lecter right now. Ah, you're telling me. You're a true enigma. Did I do something strange? No, don't get me wrong. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just genuinely amazed. That makes two of us. Shame that superpower of yours didn't get us any closer to finding Lecter. Indeed. Still, if C couldn't find him, it could mean he's inside one of the buildings. Probably in one of the relatively quiet at this time of day. Actually, it helps narrow things down a lot. It just leaves empty classrooms, the dorms, the auditorium, and the schoolhouse. Old schoolhouse. That still leaves plenty of places if you ask me. Would you like me to help you? Really? You sure you wouldn't mind? I thought you had something else you needed to do. Well, I was gonna go and have a look around some of the clubs, but I can do that anytime. Well, I do feel kind of bad for asking you to put yourself out for us. But you really would be a serious help. I don't think we could have wished for a better, even. Alright, my mic's still on. You're totally sure, though. We wouldn't want to force you. Of course. Great. Well, let's get to work then. He's not gonna know what hit him. Alrighty, let's see. I think we go to the auditorium first. That is the dorm. Oh, you're looking for Lecter. He was that one on the bench reading a book till not too long ago. Then he just up and disappeared. I wonder where he went. This boy was reading a book. He had time to chill and read a book. Oop, that's too fast. There he is. We found you. You're not getting away this time. It's time to come quietly. Huh? What exactly is that you're reading? It's the Kitty Talk for Dummies. Yeah, go. Terrible. I hate him so much. Ah! Oh, man. Have you been sitting here reading that this whole time? Bang! Just kicking him. I just closed my eyes and kept running forward through a vast, empty world, living the hardest that I could. It wasn't that running would achieve anything, and it wasn't as if I would suddenly be able to leave the ground to fly off. But shoot, I don't even know what I'm reading anymore. It was just if I stood still, the small, perfectly enclosed garden around me would suddenly feel too uncomfortably vast. Lecter was right. Just what had I come here to do? After that, Chloe decided to join the fencing club, so that the skills Julia... Who's calling me? Spam risk? I've been getting a lot of spam risk calls lately. The skills are here to her... Blah, blah, blah. So that the skills Julia taught her didn't grow rusty during her time at the academy. She also found herself being roped into helping Jill and Hans. Oh, sorry. Jill and Hans' search for the nefarious Lecter quite often, too. Then, roughly a month after this all began, everyone's favorite time at the academic year finally arrived. Right. So here, I need to use this formula. Wait, this isn't right. What am I doing wrong? Exam season, huh? Students sure have it rough. You're technically one too, you know. You are going to study, aren't you? Well, I take that as a no. Oh, here you are. An angel shines Her Majesty upon us. Come on, Lecter. It's time for you to hit those books. But I've studied the whole half second of the day already. I really don't think... Dang. Everyone just bullies. It just gets drugged. See, that's the sprite that they should have used for Sherazard when she was getting dragged by Ina in the last episode. Oh, Lucy. Why can't I get you to go on it? Why can't I get you to do that to me? Terrible. He's a masochist. Wait, no. This is no time for fantasizing. I need to study. Man, they are really loud out there today. I live on a busy road, guys. Oh, Lecter's in their class? I didn't know that. That boy's sleep. And he's gone. Oh no, that's a different class. Well, finally free. I knew this place wouldn't go easy on us. Those were really hard. I feel like I just want to curl up in bed and sleep for a week now. Oh, Chloe. How'd your exams go? Well, alright, I suppose. Now, there's no need to be modest. We know you probably finished in half the time and got all the answers right to boot. The smile says it all. Well, I wish I had your brain. Sure we can't swap? Terrible. This isn't a place to be loitering. You're stopping people from getting to the stairs. Oops. We're sorry. Oh, and one more thing. The Student Council's work resumes today. I will be expecting both of you in the council room at 2 o'clock for a meeting. Ah, he got the anime glasses flare up. His sprite changed. Or portrait changed, I mean. Don't even think about being late. Yes, sir. As for you, Chloe, you may do as you see fit. I'm guessing that was his way of saying that he'd like you to come along too. You might not technically be a member, but you're an honorary lector catcher. We kind of need you at this point. I bet he's acknowledged you because of that. Because believe me, that's a real special talent you've got there. I'm not sure that I've done enough to warrant that personally. If it's okay for me to go, maybe I will. Though it sounds like fun. You might be a bit disappointed if you go along expecting fun. We'd be happy to have you though, fun or no fun. So, if you're up to it, so are we. Nice. Let's get ourselves some lunch before we head over there. Alright? I didn't think I was going to have too much control. Yo, guys. Whoa, Lecter's here? What's the occasion? Hey, you say that as if I'm never here. I'm always doing nothing. Yeah, I'm always here doing nothing, aren't I? Well, at least he's being honest about it. Lucy, I'm happy to see you again. You're looking well, Hans. How did your exams go? Ah, well, I appreciate if we avoided that fine subject. Much like how you avoided all subjects you were supposed to study then. Can you stop wasting time and take your seats? We have work to do. Sorry. Well, we're all here, so let's get started. Alright, our first order of the day is talking about everyone's dreams for the future. You three can go first. Speak of your highest aspirations so that we all might hear. Dang! That man just steady gets abused. He deserves it. Anyways, please continue, Leo. First, I will go over the Student Council's main order of business for the year. After that, I will discuss our future activities in more detail. And then we can start work on allocating the budget. Jill, you spill first. Tell us what desires burns within that pure sisterly heart of yours. The desire to topple your presidency? Dramatic. Terrible. As you can see, this fool will be of no use at all in the proceedings. Expect diddly squat from him. Vector. Yeah, when he's not here, he causes trouble. And when he's here, he still causes trouble. So, moving along. If we go by our usual pattern for the year, next month will be... If anyone has ever been like a part of a student council, could you like put in the comments like on how that was? Me personally, I was never smart enough to be on the student council. Not that I wanted to be, but I'm pretty sure I would have been more of a hindrance to be a part of a student council. And I just wouldn't have a time to do it, one, because, you know, I did track pretty much all year round. Like, I was either training or I was doing meets, so... yeah, I never would have had time to be a student council president. Or, not student council president, just student council in general. Yeah, I couldn't imagine being president. I'd be the laziest president. I'd be Lecter, actually. Oh no, I would be the man that I hate the most in this game. I'm kidding. I don't hate Lecter the most. Or do I? I'm trying to think, was there a character that I don't like more than Lecter? Because I think Lecter might be the one character that I hate the most in this game. Or dislike the most. Hate is a strong word. I'm exhausted. Trying to find, Lecter is exhausting, but somehow not having to do it ends up being just as tiring. This dude blushes a lot. But at least I was finally reunited with my beloved Lucy. I was dying of loneliness from not getting to see her during the exam period. You liar. You went and met with her this morning, didn't you? Something about seeing her before the exams making you do better in them? Oh, you're right. I saw you too. Terrible. Oh, hey. Just what I needed. A few people who look like they've got nothing to do. Yeah? We're a heck of a lot busier than you are. We need to go around and meet with the heads of all the Academy's clubs and start drafting up a budget. Oh, okay. I guess it's up to you, Chloe. Me? Lecter handed an envelope to Chloe. What is this? It's something that needs to be delivered to the mayor in Wereian. Leo's not gonna take no for an answer either. So, there you go. Enjoy. Hey, it's my boy Blacklist playing that Mass Effect. Alright. That sounds very much like it's your job. Mine? You sure you're not mistaking me for someone else? Give me a quick sec. I have to readjust my mic. Alright, yep. Oh, and Chloe? You got a feather on your head. I do. Lecter brushed his hand across Chloe's head. I guess that must have been Sieg's. He did say it was... Yeah, he did say it was almost time for him to start molting, come to think of it. How long has that been there? Notice how he said that it was time for him to start molting. Lecter can talk to Sieg as well, apparently. Anyways. I hope it wasn't there during the exams. That would have been so embarrassing. Wait, you know about C? And did you actually talk to him? Okay, good luck delivering that envelope. Talk about an enigma. Chloe? You are aware you just had Lecter's work unceremoniously dumped on you, right? Also, while I hate to be the one to break it to you, there wasn't a feather on your head. What? He did it again. Come on. You can't let you can't let him get away with this. You gotta go after him and force him to take it back. You shouldn't have to do his work for him. I don't disagree, but I'm not sure she's gonna find him if he's gonna go after him now. He's got enough of a head start to where we're probably talking like what, 5 hours to find him? Maybe 6? I think it would be faster for me to just go and do the job myself, wouldn't it? All I have to do is just deliver this to the mayor of Wereian, after all. Oh gosh, you guys remember the mayor, Mayor Dalmore? Oh, and we were kind of hoping that you would help us with our work, too. Sorry, Jill. Don't worry about it. No big deal. Do you know the way to the mayor's place? If you don't, I can help with that. Thanks, but I know the way. I've been to visit him once before, actually. Huh? Really? Sounds like you should be fine, then. We'll take care... Yeah, well, take care of monsters on the way. Thank you, and I will. Well, this is goodbye for now, I guess. Later. Yep, don't be out too late. I won't. I think there's an increase in monsters at night. I'm not sure. Actually, first things first, we're gonna go ahead and talk to Leo. Alright, why do you have that envelope? It was forced onto you by Lecter, wasn't it? Yeah. It's fine. Of course I'll make sure it's delivered. Head south on the highway to reach Brumal, and the mayor's mansion is on the east side of the town's southern block. Don't get lost. I won't, thank you. I wonder if this is supposed to be payment for doing the errand or something. Alright, our next destination is the Dean, which is right here if I remember correctly. Oh, good day, Chloe. Can I help you? Actually, I have some business that I need to take care of outside the academy, so I came here to ask for permission to leave the grounds. Oh, I see. Naturally, I have no objections to granting you permission. Alrighty. Well, thank you very much, Dean Collins. Still, I have been quite pleased to see you finally adjusting to life here. I've heard plenty of stories about you running around the grounds lately. Well, I've been helping the student council with their work from time to time. And, well, a certain element of their work does involve a lot of running. I see. Well, if that's all, I should probably get to work. Oh, of course. Take care. Thank you. She looks more chipper now. I suppose I have him to thank for that. Alrighty. Let's go ahead. What's that? Oh, just a visitor. See, I was just actually thinking about sending my son to this academy. Who do I know later joins? I don't, actually. Yeah, I didn't think they were going to make it. Hey, it's that girl that's always on the bridge. Oh man, we haven't heard Ruan's theme in a while. Now my boy's playing Baldur's Gate 3. He's switching. He has gamer's ADHD right now, I can tell. Oh man, where you play a game for like a couple of minutes and then you switch to another game. I used to have that all the time back when I was a kid. Well, here I am. This is the first time I've had the chance to walk through here like this. I remember that little girl and her mama. Just the bridge. Whoops. I wonder if she'll run into Agate or the Ravens. I forgot that you can't cross the bridge at this time. Guess I'll try heading to the mayor's mansion later. It's no big deal anyways. Lecter didn't make it seem like it was urgent. It's so nice to see the town so lively. Really? I see no NPCs right now. It really has changed. Yeah, it really has changed an atmosphere since then. Oh, there's Lecter right there. Going into the casino. The casino hotel, I think. No, casino, yeah. Isn't that a casino? Please tell me he isn't here for some reason that I think he is. He better not be. Lecter, what are you doing here? We're students. Gambling is expressly forbidden. I know. I mean, the student council president. Of course I know. Yes, come to Papa. I find myself doubting how he could be more than... What? Alright, doubting how he could be... What? I find myself doubting how he could be more by the minute. Okay, that sentence doesn't make sense to me. Anyways. Maybe I should ask the dean next time I see him, so I can make sure that it isn't some kind of elaborate ruse. It sounds like the bridge coming down. Finally, I can go visit the mayor now. I'm leaving now. I need to go and take care of your work for you. You stay right where you are. Right. Right. Just a little bit more. And you're not even paying attention. Just stay there, please. You guys remember this place, right? We had to chase the mayor out into the water. He stuck his dogs on us. Excuse me. And then, what was it? Joshua threatened to take his life. Good times, guys. Good times back in the day. I'm a student of Genus Royal Academy, here on student council business. Would it be possible for me to meet with Mayor Dalmore? I'm afraid not. He's currently not in, you see. If your business isn't urgent, might I recommend you coming back another day? I'll be happy to hear what you have to say. Oh no! It's Gilbert! I'm the mayor's steward, Gilbert, and I act as the representative during his absence. So, you're the student of Genus Royal Academy, are you? That's correct, sir. I've come to deliver an envelope from the student council to the mayor. Well, we handed over the envelope. Ah, I see. It's the list of all the academic students for the current year. As you know, students generally live in dorms, and obviously, there are a large number of them coming and going year after year. It makes keeping track of all the students of the region that much easier when the school submits a list of the students like this. Oh, well that's interesting. I wasn't aware of that. Well, to tell you the truth, I was once a student at the academy. Not just any student either. I was part of the student council as well. Genus Council is a fine organization. They're proud. They are proud as they are. Yeah, they are proud as they are noble-minded, with a true dedication to carrying out their duties and bettering the academy that they serve and belong to. I see. It's hard to believe that that was ever the case, looking at the current student council. The experience that I have gained there continues to be valuable to me to this very day. I'm sure the same will be true for you in your adult life too. So do continue your work as a part of the best that you can. Thank you, I will. I'm not actually a member though. Well, if you'll excuse me, I wouldn't want to keep you any longer. Oh, it was no trouble. If I can do anything else to help you in the future, by all means stop by. I might be able to help. Thank you very much. Little did Chloe know, he became to be a rotten apple later on. I wonder if he's actually still here, like I told him to be. Like he'd listen to you. I knew it. Excuse me. You wouldn't happen to know where the student who was sitting here had gone, would you? I'm trying to find him. You must be Master Lecter. Master Lecter? A young lady came by to collect him not long ago. She did punch him before they departed, however. Thank Adios for Lucy. Well, I'm so sorry for the trouble that he's caused you. On behalf of the students of the Academy, I hope you won't think ill of us for the actions of one of our students. Our student council president, no less. I really do apologize. Oh no, on the contrary, Master Lecter is a valued customer of ours. Incidentally, should you happen to have a chance to speak with him, we've placed the coins from the game that he was in the middle of his pool as usual. If you could let him know that, it would be greatly appreciated. Alright then. Yeah. Looks like Lecter's a frequent winner at the casino. I'm exhausted. I can't believe he's an active gambler. He's so far gone, I'm not sure how to begin trying to get it. This road. I think, is this where she meets? Yep, this is where she meets Clem. Is something wrong? Oh, are you lost? No, I'm not lost. I'm just trying to find something. Like what? I can't help you if you... Yeah, I can help you if you like. No, you don't have to do that. But if you really wanna... It's a red stone. It's really, really pretty. I'm sure I dropped it here somewhere, but I can't find it. A red stone, right? Yeah. I don't get why I haven't found it already. On that red stone. Excuse me. This wouldn't happen to be what you're looking for, would it? That's it! Handed over the stone. Well, I'm glad that you were able to find it. Yeah. I'm Clem. And, thanks. Anyway, bye. Dang. Are you alright? Oh, I'm okay. I'll escort you back home. I can get back on my own. I'm not some dumb kid, you know. I know, but you see, I'm a little lost myself. I was hoping that I might be able to ask your family for directions. So, while you might not need my help, would you be willing to let me go with you? Huh? Oh, then I guess I could, sure. This way. Come on, hurry up! I'm coming. His house is that way, though. I guess he must be from Minoria. That boy's just running. How you get past all the monsters, Chloe? Oh. What's wrong? Well, she should already know these people back from the war, at the very least. The place he had led me to was the Mercia Orphanage. It was somewhere I knew well. Okay, yeah. Somewhere that was very important to me. That was also exactly why I knew I shouldn't be here. Because I was so weak-willed that I knew I would rely on everyone here to stop living by myself. I say that, but this was the first place that I wanted to see as soon as I arrived in Wereian. Oh, how badly I wanted to run straight here. But I knew that I couldn't. I swore when I joined the academy to walk on my own 2 feet, and I would do anything to avoid the place that would make my resolve buckle. What's up with you? Why'd you go quiet? You want me to introduce you to the matron? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little stronger than I was before, right? I've gotten used to life at the academy, and I've made friends there. I've resumed practicing my swordsmanship. And I've gained stamina through chasing Lecter around. Maybe I really had come back here. Or maybe I'm ready to come back here. Maybe I'm strong enough now. Maybe I can finally walk back inside the freaking chicken. Anyways. Inside here with my head held high. And not immediately give in to the weaknesses in my heart. Come on. You're scaring me. You're not sick or nothing, are you? I'm fine. Would you mind showing me the inside? Sure, this way. Keep up, or I'll leave you behind. There you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Everyone else is as long... Goodness. Is that you, Chloe? You've grown so much, haven't you? Matron, It's really you. Oh dear. I see you still look exactly the same way when you're crying. Well, Huh? What's going on here? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hug you out of nowhere. Before I knew it, I was just happy to see you again. Well, that's no reason for you to apologize. It's lovely to see you again, Chloe. You too. Oh, look at you. You're still the same darling young lady I've always known after all, aren't you? I'm glad that you finally come back too, Clem. But I wish that you wouldn't run away like that. I just went out looking for something, that's all. If you don't mind me asking, Matron, where's Joseph? Oh, you haven't heard the news then? I'm afraid he's no longer with us. He passed away about 4 years ago. He passed away? One day he went out shopping in Wereian and was caught up in an accident. I'm so sorry. Sweetie, why are you apologizing? I had no idea. If I hadn't been acting so stubbornly, if I hadn't convinced myself, I shouldn't have come. Even though I love it here. Oh crap. Okay. Sorry. I got distracted. Anyways. If I had been more honest with myself, if I had come here from the beginning. Is somebody here? Oh, there you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Huh? What are you crying for? These are the children I'm looking after at the moment. Everyone, say hello to our visitor. They hit you up with, "Are you my daddy?" For those who have watched that movie, that spoof movie, called "Don't Be a Menace," you know exactly what I'm talking about. He'd be like, "Hi, kids." He's like, "Now, kids, what do you say when you meet a nice man? Are you my daddy?" Yes, the lady had six kids with different men. All of them were black except for one. One was a Chinese boy. I was like, wait a minute. That's funny. It's like, I'm Mary. Huh? What's going on? Hiya. Ah, come on, Polly. You gotta say hello. Chloe? The Mercia orphanage you love is right here, you know. So it is. Maybe we should all have some tea. Now seems like a good time as any. Will you give me a hand in making it, Chloe? Of course. Dang, they surrounded her fast. They said, you ain't going nowhere. And from that day forward, I stopped avoiding the orphanage. I made a habit of going there whenever the opportunity presented itself. I buckled, exactly the way that I thought I would. I was the same weak little girl I was, forever craving the warmth of the orphanage and forever wanting to be surrounded by the lovely matron and the children. And when I was there, the world felt bathed in happiness and smiling faces. Because I never knew my mother and father, all my memories of this place were the only ones I had of my childhood. For me, the orphanage I could visit now was exactly the same as the one that I fondly remember from then. When I was there, I could be at peace. I could keep deceiving myself for as long as I needed to. Yet, when I was there, I knew. I knew my heart wasn't as pure as I wanted to think it was. My garden, beautiful as it was, continued to stay enclosed. We're still not done. We're about an hour and 20 minutes into the recording. Luckily for us, there was no fights, I don't think. 1 month later. Yeah, we're about actually halfway through, I think. Actually halfway through the steps, I should say. I don't know how much more story we have left of this. Well, I know I didn't intend to stay that long. So it's easy to lose track of time when I'm at the orphanage. I better hurry back to the dorm. Huh? The lights are already off? Jim must have gone to sleep already. Huh? Good evening, my dear. Terrible. Hello. What are you standing there for? Especially with the lights off? Well, I was just feeling so lonely without my beloved Chloe around to keep me company that I opted to turn the lights off and sulk. Who's their third roommate? You got 3 beds there. Anyways. You're never around on our days off lately. I don't know where you're always going, but you seem to love it there. Where have you been anyways? Oh, sorry for being out so late. I didn't mean to break curfew, but it just happened. No big deal. The teachers don't suspect a thing. I took care of that. That might not be the case forever if it keeps happening, though. They might notice at some point. Yes, I suppose you're right. I'll try to make sure to return earlier in the future. Matron Teresa might start getting annoyed if I keep staying out so late, too. So. You didn't answer, by the way. Where have you been going? I know. It's a boy, isn't it? No way, it isn't. I've just been going to an acquaintance house. An acquaintance house, huh? And what relationship do you have with this acquaintance, dare I ask? It's a place called the Mercia Orphanage. I owe a lot to the matron there. So, since I live in the region now, I've been able to go and visit more often than I could before. An orphanage? Oh, hold up. That's the place between here and Minoria, right? Ah, phooey. I was hoping that it was going to be somewhat a little more scandalous. I should have known with you. What do you mean? Well, your answer is such a good girl answer, spending your days off helping the poor little orphans and all. You're a true model student, aren't you? I'm impressed. Poor little orphans? Don't you dare call them that! Oh, gosh. Huh? What right do you have to talk about them like they're objects of pity? And I'm not a good girl. Excuse me. I never think I saw her like that. I've done it again, haven't I? Me and my big mouth. She's got me all wrong. I'm not some kind of model student or a good girl like she thinks that I am. That's not why I'm always going to the orphanage. Alright, so let's see. Where do we need to go? We actually need to go to... Leave the... Nope. Okay, looks like we need to go to Hans's room. Why are we going to Hans's room? Wait. Is it on... Am I on the wrong thing? Oh, okay. Schoolhouse. Nope. I'm wrong. I was wrong. This is where we're supposed to go. I skipped a step. What's wrong with me? My heart just won't stop pounding. Why am I acting like this? It's because you're a child. The boys' dormitory. Maybe I should talk to Hans. What? We get to play with a character that's not... Can I leave? Nope. We get to play with a character that's not a main character. We are side charactering it up right now. Let's go. You there, Hans? Yeah, that's you, Jill? Hold on, I'll open the door. What the heck are you doing here? It's late. Did something happen? Not really. Your face tells me that's a big fat lie. Come on in. I'm by myself at the moment anyways. Don't try any funny business, okay? Terrible. As if I would. Now get your butt inside. Way to be assertive, Hans. He said, get your butt in this room. So, what happened? Something to do with Chloe, right? I can't keep anything from you, can I? Have you ever fought with her before? Not yet, no. She's the type to just apologize before offering her opinion on anything. So we've got nothing to fight about, really. You asking because you have? Yeah. I really hate myself sometimes, Hans. I just can't seem to stop myself from blurting out insensitive stuff even when I don't mean it. She was really angry too. Okay, so here's my thing when it comes to insensitive stuff. There are some things that I won't say because I do know how crazy it sounds. Like there's a couple of things that I will never do. I will never I will never blaspheme against the Lord. And I don't speak ill of the dead. There was another thing too, but it's not coming to my mind at the moment. But yeah, there are some things where there are some things that I do think that people do get upset about a little bit way too easily. Not saying that what she said was wrong or anything. However, when you say stuff and someone gets mad at it or someone gets offended by it, usually it ends up being the truth for the most part. And of course, like, you know, Jill said they're like poor little orphans or whatever, which they are. They are poor little orphans. Granted, Chloe is right. She doesn't have the right to talk about them like that. But at the same time, you know, Jill's not wrong either. She's not wrong. She's not wrong either. Like I said, I see things differently from people. I usually have the unpopular opinion about a lot of stuff, but there is some stuff that I do go with the generalization, or not the generalization, with the majority of the crowd. But for the most part, I don't. However, but I don't necessarily think that Chloe. Well, I mean, Chloe had every. I mean, sure, she has every right to be upset. Anybody has every right to be upset if it really means that much. If it really means that much to them. Shoot, I've been upset. And the times that I've been upset about people talking about stuff or whatever that offended me, they were usually right, and I just got upset about it because it was right, and I didn't want it to be. But yeah, I don't know. That's just me. Angry. Chloe? Man, I can't even imagine that. I wish I could have seen it. Can you be serious, Hans? I am. I'm just not sure how to face her now. So I don't want to go back to my room tonight. Can I sleep here? Proposal denied. You're sleeping in your own room, and that's final. I don't know what you said, but I'm sure she'll forgive you if you apologize. I don't know. Oh. Okay, it doesn't say which one, so I'll just go back. Alright. Later, Gator. Jill. Alright. It wouldn't be the first time that she's lost a friend over something like this. Hope it works out for her. Oh, Leo. You're sure back late tonight. I just walked past Jill, too. She was crying. Well, that's because... He saw the indent on the bed. Stop staring at me with that blank look. It's scarier than shouting at me. He's like, you got some explaining to do, bro. This guy. I feel like I can't understand myself at all these days. Please don't stand behind me like that. It's creepy. Someone's in a bad mood. Well, she's not looking too good. I always wish that I could have a normal life like everyone else. An ordinary family, ordinary friends. But wishing for those things just doesn't get you them. And no matter how hard I try, nothing seems to work out. I just can't seem to make any progress. I get you. You were so frustrated that you ended up lashing out against a friend who's kind of on the dense side. That's not what happened at all. I'm not you. I might be annoyed at her, but Jill is still very important to me. But I'm not wrong either. I'm not going there because I pity the children, or because I'm a good girl. The children there are wonderful. They don't need pity. I mean, you could have told her that. Instead, you just lashed out and ran. You said, I'm just holding everybody accountable. That's all that is. You just gotta hold everybody accountable. I'm not saying Chloe's in the wrong, and I'm not saying that Jill was in the wrong either. Because I will say this, a lot of people do get insensitive about a lot of things. But, you know what, screw it, whatever. Screw it. But anyways. I'm gonna be there, yeah, I'm going there because I enjoy being there, and because it's important to me. I don't need to be made out as some kind of saint for going somewhere I like. Because I'm not. That's not who I am. I just want it to be family. Why does nothing work out how I want it to? No matter how much I want friends and family, I can't get them. You already have them. What are you talking about? This is ridiculous. I mean, she will, and she'll have more, you know, granted, she doesn't know that yet. This is before the events of the first game. So, yeah. Anyways. Are they destined to forever be out of my reach? You're spilling all kind of beans tonight, huh? What about you? Is there anything in the world that you take seriously? Just one thing where you refuse to compromise. You know, you can be pretty scary when you start shouting. Forget it. Shouting at you isn't going to solve anything. I'm glad she sees that. So, you still don't know why you're mad, right? You're not even listening to me, are you? I just told you why. It's because I'm not going there out of pity. That's not why I'm going there at all. It's because it's genuinely important to me, and because... now we're just going around in circles. Sorry, but this is boring as sin. Dang. Yo, where are you going? At least listen to me. I'm trying to have a serious discussion with you, and you just can't walk away in the middle of it. Listen, all I'm gonna say is... get yourself a clear answer to my question. These things are like a knotted up rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you'll just get more and more wrapped up in yourself. What does that even mean? Alright, that's for you to find out. Lecter! Who am I even kidding? He's probably just trying to bully me. No, he's not. He seems like he never takes anything seriously, but in reality he does. You still don't know why you're mad, right? These things are like a knotted up rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you'll just get more and more wrapped up in yourself. He's right. Why am I so angry about this? What's got me so worked up? Why? Deep down, I knew it all along what I was doing. All that time, I've been pretending not to notice the truth. But I had none since the very beginning. And to avoid facing that fact, I kept desperately clinging on to everything that I could, telling myself I was right over and over, trying to convince myself it was true. Give me a sec. Got a text message from somebody that I don't even care for. Ah, crap. Yep. Yeah, I missed a text message from yesterday I got to respond to. Anyways, maybe it's because I was afraid that I accepted it and I was going to lose everything. And that was why my heart was so restless. The next day. One second. There we go. I guess this must be the place. Well, the chicken. Well, it's not like I have anything to do during anything too daring today. All I need is to scope it out for now. I know I didn't mean any harm in what I said, but that's no excuse. I never should have made fun of the kids here without knowing anything about them. Which, to be fair, I don't think she made fun of the kids. Like, sure, she said poor little orphans, but I don't think, I don't know. If I would have heard that, personally, I wouldn't have taken that as, I wouldn't have taken that as her making fun of them. That's just what she said. It's just describe, I don't freaking know. I don't know. I'm different, guys. I'm different. As someone who, as a person who used to troll a lot in his teenage and mid-20s, yeah, his teenage years to his 20s, I don't know. There are just certain things, like, I don't know, if someone had said something like that to me, I would have probably just looked past it, to be honest with y'all, but that's just me. Anyways, which is why I'm gonna come here and get to know more about this place, and then try to apologize to her. Maybe she'll forgive me. Yeah, she will. It's Chloe we're talking about. Huh? Looks like there's no one here. Wow. This place actually is pretty cute. Literally how fast she's moving with Turbo. Well, here comes the hard part. Jill? What are you doing here? What? Fancy seeing you here, Chloe. Do you want to come in? Come in? Yeah, okay. Wait here for a minute, and I'll go make us some tea. Look, I'm sorry, Chloe. What I said was really insensitive. And I'm really sorry for even saying it. Yeah, don't worry about it, Jill. When I was younger, I lost both my parents, too. You did? That's why what you said bothered me. In my head, I saw myself. No, okay, nope, that is perfectly valid. I completely forgot that this was actually part of the thing. That is completely valid. I understand now why she blew up. So I take that back. Yeah. Unicorn movie. Hold on. One of my homies just hit me up to ask me if I'm interested in seeing the Unicorn movie. There's a Unicorn movie? It's probably gonna be something very, very violent. Knowing my boy. The last movie he had me go see was that movie Monkey. I was not expecting that. I was like, wait a minute. What did you drag me to? This man done had me see a freaking monkey movie. Oh man. But yeah, anyways. In my head, I saw myself in them. Yeah, so like I said, I didn't see too much of that. Alright. I didn't want to think that just because someone was an orphan, that they were unfortunate by default. I didn't want to think that... Yeah, I didn't want to think that... I didn't want to think that alone meant that they were doomed to spend the rest of their life as some kind of... their life unable to have some kind of unhappiness that others did. I didn't want anyone to say that or even think it. But that wasn't because I was thinking of the children here. It was because I was thinking about myself. I didn't want to be thought of as a poor little girl either. Chloe, please, allow me to finish. I wanted to think that I was getting angry on the children's behalf, but now I know that I wasn't. All I cared about was myself. And I knew that too. And that's why being called a model student or being spoken of like some kind of extraordinary human being irritated me so much. I'm such a hypocrite, aren't I? Lashing out at you as if I was sticking up for other people, when in reality, I was only thinking of myself. Yeah, it's just regular human nature to think about yourself, for the most part. But yeah. I didn't want to admit it, even though I knew deep down. I shouldn't have been so annoyed by it, but I was. I really am sorry. No. No, you're clearly not the one at fault, Chloe. This is on me, and I'm sorry. Why you are angry with me doesn't matter, and when I said something I never should have, from the get-go, I had no idea what kind of life you and the kids here had led, and I just... Yeah, sorry, I ran out of beverage. Oh, nope, I got a little bit left, hold on. Yeah, I ran out of beverage, my throat was getting dry from all the reading. But I wasn't trying to imply that you were a hypocrite or anything at all. I wanted to apologize to you earlier. I didn't know how I was supposed to... Same here. I take back everything that I said about the children, too. I have no right in judging them, and I never even been here to even meet them. I didn't know the first thing about what I was talking about. And I hope that you'll forgive me. No. I mean, this can go back to what you call it. So what we said earlier, guys. And I'm pretty sure Chloe meets that standard. For that verse I was talking about in the last video about forgiveness, and Chloe meets that to a T. You know, basically just forgiving the person an unlimited amount of times for the most part. But then, all right, would you like to meet them? Really? No, not really. Oh, them big heads are asleep. They're sleeping bunk beds, huh? I'm kind of jealous. That's adorable. They really do look cute when they're sleeping. Now I feel even worse for being so mean. I was more in the wrong, Jill. I knew very well that you didn't actually mean any harm with what you said. All my frustrations just built up to a point where I took it out on you. I mean, we've all been there. I've had a lot of, yeah, I think I've explained it in a video. I think it was in my Lie-Oh-Nin Chronicles, 100 euros. 100 euros, yes. If I had 100 euros, that would be amazing. 100 heroes videos. And it might have been in one of these too, but I told you guys that I got let go from my previous job. Right now, I actually have another job. I don't start until March 7th. And, yeah, I was, just a quick summary. My manager back in September, he left, and he left me and my co-director to basically, we had to come in 6 days a week, just to do our work because we didn't have a third director, and we didn't even get a third director until until Christmas Day, actually. Yeah. Was it Christmas Day? No, it was a week before Christmas. It was a week before Christmas. We ended up getting a new guy. And it takes like almost 2 months to do training for being a director, at least with our system that we used at there. And the other guy, my co-director at the time, he came in literally 5 minutes before the show started, and I came in 3 hours before the show started. So I was always 2.5 hours before the show started. I'm sorry. So I was always doing my part as well as his part because I didn't know if he was coming in on time. So yeah, and I got frustrated after doing everything for like 6 months. I got frustrated. He said something crazy to me and I blew up on him. I blew up on him, which led to me getting fired, but he also got fired as well. But what's crazy is we didn't even get fired for our argument that we had because it blew up like really heavy, to the point where people had to like step in between us. But yeah, because basically he took something that I said as a threat, because I was like, bro, if you want me to move, you have to pick me, like you have to physically pick me up and move me to the side, and he took that as a threat. And allegedly he went to HR and told HR that I had a knife, which I do. I keep a pocket knife on me. Everybody in the building keeps a pocket knife on them, including the women keep pocket knives, pepper spray, and taser guns on them. However, they told me that, yeah, I broke policy because I was, he outed me out for having a knife. Allegedly, he outed me out for having a knife. But he got kicked out because he was stealing money from the company by putting false times on his time card or whatever. But it's just one of those things where it's just like, yeah, we've all been out there. We've all had frustrations. It's really the reason why I blew up at him, because of all the frustration that I had with him for the past 6 months, holding it down pretty much by myself the entire time. But, I was getting paid for it, but at the same time, it's just like, bruh, I could actually use some help here. But yeah, that's just that. But anyways, but seriously, don't worry about it. Let's call our fault a draw, okay? Well, we're just going around in circles, aren't we? Still, in a way, I'm kind of glad that this happened. It helped me sort out my own feelings. In fact, I feel more at peace with myself right now than I have in a long time. And because it just hits home just how important this place truly is to me. Although, to tell you the truth, all this fighting has tired me out. You too, huh? I barely slept a wink last night. Anyways, you want to get going? Yeah. It feels kind of weird to finally be able to talk to you openly like this, though. And we've been sharing a room all this time. But this is the first time I feel like you've truly opened up to me. Fighting aside, that alone made me pretty happy. Yeah, I'm happy too. I think there's still more left to do. Yeah, we got 2 more things that we got to do for this. Thanks for coming, Jill. I'm glad I did. May this be the start of a long and fruitful friendship. I hope so. I'm feeling so sleepy all of a sudden. The sunlight does wonders at making you want to drift off. Say, I wonder if this is how it feels to grasp what's really important to you. All this time, this orphanage was right here, same as I remember it. All the time I was suddenly refusing to come back. All the time I was wrestling with myself about how I felt. All that time, it was right here, waiting for me to come back. Whether I was being a hypocrite didn't matter. I genuinely loved this place. And that's the only thing that ever mattered. And now, I know that I'll always feel that way, no matter how many times I lose sight of myself or find myself losing my way. I know that I'll always eventually come back and remember how I feel. This orphanage is just part of who I am. There was also one other important thing that I found myself realizing. I still hadn't thanked him for all that he had done for me. Not once. It's all good, you don't need to thank him. Boo, Lecter. See, you would think that would have been the perfect time to end it, right? And she's still being chased. Get back here! Today's the day he's finally gonna do some work. He said, nah. That boy hit that quarter. Chloe? I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Our pincer attack didn't work at all. Nah, you have to do better than that if you want to catch the almighty Lecter. How do you get up there so fast? His agility is amazing. Well, you got no one but to blame but yourselves. Alright, for letting me get away. So long, suckers. Get back here. We'll see who's a sucker when you're chained to yeah, when you're chained to the chair under a mountain of paperwork. Terrible. After all the times that I chased him around, I know there's got to be more to this than it seems. He's not making it look like he's up there. He's making it look like he isn't. But is that all there is to it? Let's go and have a look anyways. Can we even get up there? Nope. Yeah, because I don't even think we can actually get up there from where we are. Oops. What's this? Are you supposed to climb up this using this? Yeah, I knew I wouldn't find him here. Let's try somewhere else. Alright, so we know where he's at. Wait, do we really? Yep. Well, at least I know where he's at. What is going on out here? Radio calisthenics 1212. Okay, sure. I've got you now, you sorry excuse for a president. Where do you see him? Oh, underneath the thing. Time to accept your fate. Mickey? What are you doing under there? Ugh, let go of me. I wasn't doing anything. What's going on here? I keep telling you I wasn't doing anything weird, I swear. Then what were you doing down there, huh? I'm sorry, but crawling under there screams suspicious. That's what I thought too. That's why I crawled in there. I'm not following you. Can you elaborate? Well, you see, I was around the back of the school building when I saw this guy who looked like he'd rolled right out of the dumpster walking around. I don't think I've seen anyone so sloppy looking in my life. It's scary how I know just from that who he's talking about. Yeah, me too. Honestly, he made me curious. Yeah, honestly, he made me so curious that I had to see what he was up to. So I ended up following him. Anyways, he looked around for a while and then he wandered in here into the auditorium. Pretty suspicious, right? And it was when I followed him in here that he noticed me. And the second he saw me, he seemed to panic a little before crawling under there. And I tried to follow him, but I ended up getting stuck. And I was so close, too. Alright, so in other words, he was toying with you. What? Maybe if you bother thinking about things other than how best to skip class, you wouldn't fall for an obvious trick. He was deliberately trying to get your attention by acting suspicious as all get out. Okay, anyways. Like he was trying to set you up. Call it our social council's president's specialty. What? That guy was the student council president? You've got to be kidding. He couldn't look any less the part. It's terrible. Oh, he's preaching to the choir. Alright, listen to what I'm saying, Mickey. I should probably have told you this from a long time ago, but I'm gonna take this golden chance to give you a good lecturing now. Jill? Oh, Chloe. Sorry, but I'm gonna stay and give me a little lecture about for... Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't care anymore. Stop talking. Stop talking! I don't care anymore. I actually just want this part to end because we're coming up on 2 hours now. And I don't think any of this is gonna get cut. This might be just 2 straight raw hours, I think. Okay, so I guess we gotta come back out here. Well, that's what it told me to do. Did I do something wrong? Okay, I was looking around forever. I couldn't find it. Huh, well, I'm all alone with Lucy. This is like a dream come true. Oh, Lucy? What is it? I just wanted to ask you something. What do you think the most important thing in the world is? Is it love? It's love, right? If you ask me, it's probably... strength, I suppose. And speaking of strength, I feel like smacking Lecter upside the head right now. Well, if you need someone to hit, you can smack me around as much as you like. Terrible. Oh, sup, Chloe? Something wrong? Oh, no, it's nothing. It just looks like Lecter isn't here. Maybe you should go and see what Jill is up to. Oh, hi there, Chloe. Have you found any sign of Lecter? I wish that I could say yes, but unfortunately not. Oh. Alright, so Lecter isn't there, so now we can actually come back here now. I actually swapped up the order of operations. I was supposed to go to the dormitory first before finding Jill. Now we come back up here. There we go. There he is. I knew I'd find you here. Oh, look who we got here. Great weather, huh? Perhaps. So, yeah, perhaps so. But you can't honestly believe that I came here to talk about the weather. If you have enough free time to laser around on the roof, come and do some work. Everyone could use your help, you know. Hey, they need me a lot less than you think. Predicting the weather 10 years into the future takes a lot of brain power, you know. I need to concentrate right now. How does he think of these things? Easy. Still, going by my experiences with him, when he acts like this, he's usually willing to listen to me. Hey, Lecter. I just want to say thanks. Thanks for what? A lot of things, really. You've done an awful lot to help me ever since I enrolled here. But because you're always trying to act like you aren't, or you're running away from me, I've never been able to say thanks for any of it. I feel like I owe it to you. Yeah, I'm lost. I got no clue what you're talking about. You asked me a long time ago what it is that I came here to do, didn't you? I hated the life that I had before enrolling here. I always felt like I was being pushed around by everyone and everything around me instead of really achieving anything for myself. And it was that I hated most of all. I felt empty, worthless. That was part of why I didn't want to try to answer your question, or even think about it. It was like I accepted how weak I was inside. I'd never be able to get any stronger. But that's not how I feel now. I'm not empty like that anymore. Thanks for coming here. Yeah. Thanks to coming here and meeting you and all my friends. I've learned so many new things. I was able to do things myself too, instead of just relying on others for everything. Yeah? So, that's why I wanted to thank you. Man. I told you before you were too serious, right? You've been thinking about that one offhand thing all this time. I never saw that coming. You're trying to make fun of me again, aren't you? What about you, though? Why did you choose to come here? Me? I had nothing better to do, I guess. Seemed like a good way to kill time. Really? Well, as long as you're here, you may as well do some work. Wait! Tomorrow's the Student Council's general meeting, which means you have a lot to do, and you need to do it all by the end of the day. There's a mountain of it just waiting for you to get started on. Hold on a second. Don't do this, Chloe. I can explain. I'm not going to listen. Spare me! Lecter. This was the first and last chance I ever had to thank Lecter for all that he did for me. The day after the year's Academy Festival, he suddenly registered his intent to withdraw from the school, and was never seen there again. He was himself to the very end, though making a sudden appearance in the Student Council organized play final scene ruining it for his amusement. Then 2 years later, I ended up meeting him once more in a place and I never would have expected. Side story. Descended Wings finish. Ooh. Alright, that was a long one. Falcon's Eye. This was the one that I was looking for the most compared to the Heaven's Eye. I was looking for this one because we will be giving this to Joshua for his ornament for the moment. Because yeah, I believe I have Hawkeye on him at the moment. Or Falcon's Eye, I think it's called. I thought I had Falcon's Eye. Who do I have Falcon's Eye on? I don't saw. Oh no, I need it. Okay, yeah, I was supposed to do all of this. I was supposed to do Chloe's thing before getting Shara. That's why. But looks like we don't need it anymore. But yeah. So yeah, it was interesting how she said like she met him 2 years later in an unexpected place. Yeah. So, like I told you guys, Lecter is not a character that I'm very fond of. Sure, they show you a little bit of what he's about, but yeah, let it be. Like I said, a lot of portrait characters do make returns in future games. To my knowledge, like some of the people in these side stories don't make it. Like, I think Jill and Hans, I think this is the last time we'll see them. You know, stuff like that. However, Lecter. The way it ended made it seem like Lecter is more important than what we really think that he is, because he is. Lecter actually plays part of an integral part into this story as a whole, at least for the first 10 games for the most part. And yeah. Hopefully I remember that this is the only one that I spoke to, but yeah, like I said, we will be seeing more of Lecter. Lecter's not one of my favorites, and there's a reason why. When we get to it, I'll let you guys know. I don't necessarily think Lecter is a bad character. Lecter is actually a good character, I think. Good as in like good, like written and all that stuff. I don't think he's bad as in like evil or anything like that in the sense. It's just that Lecter bugs me. And it's not just him, it's a group of people. There's a group of characters that actually bug me, and he just happens to be one of a number of characters that bug me in this game. but I believe he is the one that I dislike the most, I guess. But that's all I'm going to say about it. That's all I'm going to say about it. For those who have played the game, maybe you guys know what I'm talking about for the most part. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I am very tired. I'm about to leave. I gotta grab something to eat or something. But thank you all for watching, everyone. Remember, seek the kingdom of heaven first, always and foremost. With that being said, guys, peace and God bless.